Good evening, sir. I am Tushar Gupta, and today I will explain you about why microfinance target women. So let I start with the introduction part. Microfinance provide small loans to those who have earning low capital or low income. That's why they provide capital to them for their development and growth. Their main aim is to focus on poor households, means they wanted them to be self-employed, and their large number of audience or customers are women because most women are independent on their are dependent on their family and their husband. That's why they want them independent. That's why they are providing loan to those and make them self-employed. Now I will explain you about limited access to formal credit. Here, most of the women do not know about bank accounts, and they does not have bank account. That's why they provide access to them about the account and bank account. And approx in the world, it was data shown in the data shown that 1.4 billion adults are unbanked, means they are not aware about the accounts, and they does not have account on any bank, in any bank. That's why they provide and most of the people from these 1.4 billions are women. That's why they wanted them to open a bank account in their bank and provide uh, capital for their business and make them self-employed. In this way, they try to fill the financial gap by providing capital to women, and they are thinking about the development of women in the society. Here, why they are showing why they are showing their trust on women's, because their repayment ratio is much more than the men's. Here, it was shown that women show a strong financial responsibility because they know how to grab the trust of the people. They are very emotional. They know how to, they know what is wrong and what is right. Here, Grameen banks report that 95 to 98% repayment rates, means women are very holding trust and have trust. Banks have trust on women's. Banks have trust on women's. That's why they are banks are providing loan to them, and it also reduces many micro finance institutions by providing a higher loan to women's. Now I am talking about the investment in family welfare. Women reinvest most of their income in their family. Here, women are most responsible individual in the society because they always try to think about their family. That's why they reinvest their earnings on their family. They channelize money into the market because of their need of the family. According to the United Nations, women reinvest up to 90% of their income in the society. Means here reinvesting means what they are, what they earn, they will try to invest it in various sources by generating more profit from the investment which they made. Here, there are some sectors where they are investing money, where education sector, healthcare section, and nutrition sector. This this shows that they are very caring. They are very caring and responsible because they are investing in that sector, which shows that they are very responsible towards his family. Now, Success of group based on models. Here microfinance uses self-help group. Microfinance provide loan to self-help group because they are self-generated individuals who are making self-help groups under the National Rural Livelihood Mission. Over 80% of SHG members are women. Means those who are working or connected with SHG are most of the individuals are women. That's why they are providing uh, capital for development and growth of women in the society. These banks are very responsible towards the society. That's why they are providing lot of capital to women for their development and growth, and they provide financial support, monitors each and activity which are done by the women, and they also pressurize women to repay their loan on time. Conclusion is that women have limited access to banks. Means women do not know or aware about the banks accounts and many type of facilities, so they aware about that facilities that in the market these facilities are provided, and you are free to avail that service. uh, they have higher repayment rate. Means the motive of bank is to provide loan only to women because their repayment rates are much more or much higher than the men's, and they invest their money. Means women invest their money on their family welfare, and this also helps them to become independent women. It is the conclusion. Thank you, sir.